Good morning. Welcome to day 37. Just had another hydrangea morning. They're just all over the place in this place. Anyway, we're on our way to Luarca today. Clouds are not quite as heavy as they were yesterday. But, ooh, here's more of them. Look at all these things. Wow. Hydrangeas, hydrangeas, hydrangeas. So our mountain view today is a little better than it was yesterday, but we were up and down that mountain over there that you can see. There were two ways to go yesterday. We chose the one that said Camino. The sun's trying to peek out there. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, there were no towns in between, but it was like 2.5 kilometers shorter than what everybody else took. Probably what added to the fact that it took us 9.5 hours to walk, 10.5 hours overall, including breaks, because, you know, going up and down all day, yeah, it's not always that easy. Well, you won't see this place on your normal Camino adventure, on the Camino del Norte. This is on Darina's coffee adventure, because we've been trying to find coffee for a while now, and we decided to go off the Camino to a little town. And I have no idea what it is back there, but it's old. And once again, this is not part of your normal Camino adventure, but it's part of our Camino adventure. Is a huge train trestle. Now this was the kind of train trestle I thought they were talking about when we had to ride on the train over some big huge gorge, but no, it was just a little tiny bridge that anybody could have walked across if it wasn't illegal. That's a train trestle. That, okay, maybe I wouldn't walk across it. Actually, I probably would walk across it, but I get this one, not the one we had to ride the train on. So we've made it back from our adventure, as you can see. Well, we didn't find coffee yet, but at least we're back on the Camino. No more off Camino adventures today. Well, one would hope. We have this nice little track here that runs right along the river. It's pretty cool. Back that way, the big train trestle. Yeah, nice view. Finally found coffee, and then the sun came out ablazing. But of course, 5 seconds after we finished our coffee, we were in the woods, and these are cool woods. I mean, they're pretty dense. And little trees, but it's very, very nice. I mean, check that out. I hope we stay in these for a while. Came out of the woods and started going uphill. It became a real ugly view because we're right next to the big highway. But then I just looked over and around the fence, and I'm going around the fence because it'll make it a better view. It's like, wow. We're getting back to the ocean. I think Luarca, our next town, is on the ocean. I hope so. I was going to say this one is just for the flowers. It's not, but the flowers here, I mean, look at that. I don't know what they are. We got red ones, we got purple ones. What a beautiful place. Anyway, and I like that one over there because of all the stones and stones on the wall. But, ooh, there's a shell. I really don't know where we are. It's either Barcia or something. Oh, look at that, more flowers up there. Yep, Darina likes the flowers. The name of this place is Barcia. This is the church. And right here by the front door, well, it's a very small door. I would probably hit my head. But they have this nice little resting area. And over here, you can even charge your phones. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. But guess what? Just as always, the sound of Rob not going inside. We're almost in Luarca. I saw this big old wall, and I'm like, I wonder where that goes. And then you look over here, and then there's this big old house, and I have no idea how old, but it's cool looking. I mean, if I could get closer to that, I probably could, but it takes us out of our way. But look at that. That's neat. That deserves a picture. And we are almost in Luarca. Check out this view. This is not Luarca, but across the water there and around the corner, that's Luarca. What a beautiful view. Another video coming down into Luarca and all the boats. And then on the other side. And of course, up that hill over there, I'm pretty sure we have to go there, but not today, tomorrow. Back to cobblestone streets. Oh, there's probably a car coming behind me, so I need to get out of the way, but check that out. What a great arch. Yeah, right into Luarca. We're in Luarca. This is a great shot, except for the car right there. But here, this is this dinner? It's food, at least. I have this. I don't know what they are, but that salmon right there looks really good. Yeah. Bon appetit. So this is our second off Camino adventure in 3 days. Last one was Curiero. What a view though. Yeah, we just climbed up a mountain for no reason except for to see the view, and it's pretty darn cool. This is Luarca. Look at that. Whew. And we're not done yet. But if you see out in the distance, there's mountains. 3 days from now, we have to go finally across the mountains to get to Santiago. And check out this wall. I mean, there's a wall. What can you expect? You walk to the top of the mountain and you get a wall. And then we have a little bit farther to go. And there's a small chapel. Oh, that's my finger. One thing that I meant to point out much closer was this cool bridge over here. I mean, that's the train, I'm sure. And that is just cool. I would love to walk across that. Stop being so shaky. So we've come to the chapel here at the top of the mountain. It's a little windy. Yeah, you can hear that. See if you can read that. I certainly can. Let's go see inside. So the off-Camino adventure continues, and this vaguely reminds me of walking up to Finisterre, even though it's a lot different up there. But there's still a lighthouse. It's kind of a neat little lighthouse right there. Wow, that's really shaky. Sorry. So on our way up to the church and the lighthouse, there's this cool wall, but also these pictures, and it says something about this area. I think it's all in Spanish. I'll go along it slowly, and maybe you can stop and read them and figure out what I can't. But they're really neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we've arrived at the little lighthouse. It's really little, but it's really neat. And it's also on a very busy road with no sidewalk, but that's pretty cool. And from the other side of the lighthouse, check this out. Wow. You probably only hear wind, but what a great shot. Wow. I'm thinking this will probably be our last shot here. Just the church at the top of the hill. I might show you the inside, or I might have already shown you the inside. We'll see how it comes together. Just a view. Hopefully we don't get too much wind. The view over there isn't the greatest. This cliff over here is awesome. But then we're going to look back over the cemetery, and then back to the peak where we were on the little chapel. We've walked a lot for this off-Camino adventure. But it's been beautiful. I think that's it. See you guys tomorrow.